Welcome to this edition of Dental Connections, brought to you by Delta Dental of New Jersey, New Jersey's leading dental benefits company and its foundation. This series is designed to increase awareness regarding the connection between oral and overall health. Here is Dr. Andrew Greenberger, a periodontist and participating dentist with Delta Dental of New Jersey.
You probably know that supersized sodas and candy are not good for your teeth. But did you know that starchy foods from pizza to crackers can also cause tooth decay? What you eat affects your oral health as well as your overall health. You might be surprised at some of the foods that could potentially harm your teeth. If you're looking for the culprit that causes tooth decay, look no further than the sugars and starches. When you take a bite of these foods, the bacteria in your mouth feeds on these sugars, turning them into acids. The acids actually attack your teeth for as long as 20 minutes after we finish eating. Repeated acid attacks can break down the hard enamel on the surface of the teeth, leading to tooth decay. You can significantly lower your risk for cavities by choosing foods and drinks that are good for your teeth. That means limiting the amount of sugar, starch, and acid that reaches your teeth in the first place. Instead, substitute foods that promote good oral health. For example, fresh fruits and vegetables are lower in sugar and higher in water and fiber. The fiber acts as a natural toothbrush and helps reduce the effects of sugar on your teeth. Choose foods rich in vitamin C, like citrus fruits and unsweetened juices. These help strengthen your teeth and gums. So does the folic acid in vegetables like spinach and broccoli. Dark leafy greens and broccoli also have calcium, which promotes strong teeth and bones. Dairy products are great for your teeth too. Not only do they include calcium, they have vitamin B12, which helps strengthen your gums. In addition, milk is often fortified with vitamin D, which your body needs in order to absorb the calcium. Watch the flavored yogurts, however. They may contain a lot of added sugar. There are some foods you'll want to limit or avoid altogether. Your worst enemy, probably sticky foods, because they are in contact with your teeth the longest. They also can sneak into crevices between teeth. This includes sticky candies like caramel, but also includes raisins and other dried fruits. Of course, you'll want to avoid starchy, sugary, and acidic foods too. That can also cause tooth decay. These include soda as well as other processed foods and beverages. The important thing is to eat a balanced diet and make smart choices from every food group. As you plan your meals, choose foods that are good for your oral health. Here are some tips. Fill your plate with fresh fruit and vegetables, lean meats, and dairy products. Limit the carbohydrates. Limit snacks between meals. When you do snack, high-protein choices like milk, cheese, nuts help keep you satisfied and are good for your teeth. Avoid sugary beverages and snacks, but if you must indulge, have them with your meals. That's when saliva production increases and helps rinse food particles from your mouth. Use a straw to minimize contact with sugary liquid on your teeth when drinking sugary drinks. Rinse your mouth with water afterwards to help dilute the sugar. Brush your teeth twice daily with a soft toothbrush and floss at least once a day. Make sure your toothpaste contains fluoride to protect your teeth. Good nutrition makes a big difference when it comes to your oral health. Follow these tips to keep your smile healthy for a lifetime.
Dr. Gundry, I'm a vegetarian. What can I eat? You know, I hear it all the time. People assume that the plant paradox is not for them because they don't eat meat. Now here's the thing. If you've read my book, you know that every recipe has a vegetarian or vegan-friendly option. In fact, I eat mostly vegetarian diet myself. But I don't fill up on grains, and I don't get my protein from soy. Instead, I rely on 5 vegetarian superfoods that are plant paradox approved and delicious too. The first one is an avocado, and it's one of my favorite foods. In fact, I eat an avocado just about every day. In fact, it's the one fruit you don't have to eat in moderation. It's got barely any sugar and the perfect blend of healthy fats and soluble fiber to keep your gut bugs happy. And with almost as much protein as an egg, avocados do a great job keeping you full. That's why I tell my patients to start each day with a whole avocado. Second, we've got leafy greens. Dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens are among the healthiest foods on the planet. And believe it or not, they've got plenty of protein. Think about it. Some of the biggest, most muscular mammals on the planet, horses and gorillas, for example, eat vegetarian diets. And they're getting enough protein and nutrients to go about their days. That's because they know they can get all the protein they need from leaves. And so can you. Third, mushrooms. They're high in protein as far as vegetables are concerned, but that's not the only reason they're great for keeping your body fueled up. You see, mushrooms are heavy in fructooligosaccharides, a form of indigestible sugar that your gut bugs love. And there's no better way to keep you full, happy, and comfortable than keeping your gut bugs happy. That's part of the reason I love corn crumbles as a replacement for meat. They're vegetarian, made mostly of mushroom roots, and have a great meaty texture. Up next, nuts. Now, not all nuts are created equal. In fact, some nuts aren't nuts at all. They're seeds like cashews or legumes like peanuts. But walnuts, pecans, pistachios, and macadamia nuts are all wonderful for you. They're packed with good fats, are filling, and are high in protein. And studies have even shown that people who eat nuts every day live longer, healthier lives than those who don't. But what about almonds? Their skins contain lectins, so if you're eating blanched or Marcona almonds, you're fine. But plain old almonds should be avoided. Last but not least, beans. Yes, you heard me right, beans. But Dr. Gundry, don't beans have lectins? Absolutely. But there's a great way around that. Pressure cooking. It kills almost all the lectins in beans, making them safer to eat. And don't worry, modern pressure cookers aren't the scary, spring-loaded, ready-to-blow contraptions of the past. They're safe and easy to use, and you only hit one button. But if you want even easier, shop for Eden brand canned beans. They're already pressure cooked to minimize lectins, and they come in a BPA-free can. Just remember, pressure cooking doesn't get rid of all the lectins in your food. So save beans, even pressure cooked beans, for special occasions. And always remember, you can get plenty of protein from plants, especially things like greens, cruciferous vegetables, roots, and tubers. So if you're a vegetarian who is curious about the plant paradox, or if you're trying to eat less meat, we all should, keep these 5 superfoods in mind. Your gut and your body will thank you.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you 3 healthy vegan late night snacks that are super easy to make. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. The first recipe is a yogurt and berry parfait. So you're just going to want to put some berries in the bottom of your glass or jar and layer it up with yogurt. I'm just using coconut yogurt by Nudie, which is super delicious and you can buy it from Woolworths or Coles. So just begin layering it while mixing the berries through. Add granola chunks and just keep stacking all the ingredients until it gets to the top, and finish with a layer of warmed berries. The second recipe is salt and vinegar chickpeas. The first thing you're going to want to do is boil your chickpeas. I'm just using canned. Add about 1/4 cup of vinegar to the water, bring it to a boil and remove it from the heat. And then you're just going to want to let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes uncovered. Drain the chickpeas and place them on a baking tray lined with baking paper. Add salt and put them in the oven on 200 degrees Celsius for about 25 to 35 minutes, making sure you turn them over halfway. Allow them to cool before you eat them and enjoy. And the third thing we're going to make today is caramelized bananas with peanut butter served with the coconut yogurt. So you're just going to want to get 2 ripe bananas and chop them in half lengthways down the middle. Get your choice of peanut butter. I'm just using 100% natural smooth peanut butter so it has no salt or oil added, and just spread it all over the bananas. Add a generous amount of cinnamon to the bananas. I added a lot because cinnamon is life. Then just pop them under a grill on a medium flame until they're soft and caramelized. Serve them with a dollop of coconut yogurt and enjoy. I love eating it when they're still warm. That's when they taste the best.